But yeah, the instrumental just went silent. That you don't sing anything in the crowd. It's just shouting the lyrics.
Welcome back to episode 6 of Juvenile Reports podcast.
What's up?
Today, after a lot of requests, after a lot of research, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, we've been researching on this topic. Well, I've been researching on this topic. I don't know about you two, but I've been researching on this topic. It's not a desk research type of research. It's more of a TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and other types of study. Anyways, I've been studying on that, and today's topic, after a lot of requests, is Andrew Tate.
Yes, sir.
There's no, is Andrew Tate right? Is Andrew Tate wrong? No. The topic is Andrew Tate. So first and foremost, before I start talking, what is your opinion on Andrew Tate? I just want one word or a one sentence explanation. So, Kay, you want to go first?
One sentence. Sometimes he makes a good point, but in a violent way.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
I get that. What about you, Lance?
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, it's just like Kay said. I think I said it best. He has his good points when it comes to his topics on masculinity and stuff. But other than that, his views are quite, I don't know what to say. Not really,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not really what you think.
So, a lot of people on the street and all that stuff, they were asked what they would describe him as. Most of the men describe him as masculine. He's like a role model for being totally masculine. But then when it comes to the women, another word is added in front of masculine. It's toxically masculine. So it's toxic masculinity is spread through whatever he says on the internet, which is basically the most, reliable platform right now. Reliable in a way, but not in others. But somehow the internet shares information very, very much that 1 second you're not famous, and then another, well, you're a topic. You know what I mean? So I think about 3 or 4 months ago was when Andrew Tate emerged as a famous topic. It was, I think, I don't exactly remember how he emerged. It wasn't something I researched on, but the whole idea basically started when he started talking about some stuff that somehow demorals women. In a way, whatever he says puts women so low, so low that you make them. It's like he doubts when they were given rights. It's like he doesn't agree with that point, And whatever he says it in a way that he can't explain back, For example, if I were to say something about a woman that she can't be, okay, can't, you know what, let's just go again.
Yeah.
She can't do, I wouldn't say it in a way that makes men better. I would just say it to prove my point. Yeah. I wouldn't say, as a man, you're able to do this, that. But because you're a woman, you're not able to do this, that. You know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna go on and talk about how masculine or, whatever I am. I'm just gonna talk about my point and mention reasons why women cannot exactly do what they're supposed to do.
Look, on that point, I just wanna say this to one, if you guys think about it, Andrew Tate's rise couldn't have came in such a perfect time.
Yeah.
Because right now we're focusing on toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
And most people, including us, voice their opinion about him based on clips that they found on TikTok and stuff, right? And here's the thing. We're talking about toxic masculinity, but we're not talking about the more dominant thing on the internet right now, modern feminism.
Sure.
You guys remember what's the biggest the main thing when it comes to feminism?
The main what point?
Yeah, when we talk about feminism, what's the biggest point? What's the selling point for feminism?
I don't know. Women are better than men?
No, normal feminism.
Normal, women are equal.
That is what we also believe in. Yeah, that should be normal. What modern feminism evolved to is something disgusting. It is not spreading equality, it's spreading supremacy.
Yes.
It's female supremacy. And we could see it most of the time, especially on platforms. We hear about content creators being harassed sometimes. harassed isn't quite the strong word for this. Yeah, it's harassed. Okay, and when we look at this way, it's like Andrew Tate couldn't have came at the perfect time, because the more an influencer on the internet tries to get closer or get more popular by his fans, the more he tries to appeal to them by doing the characteristics that they think they're gonna like. So if his fans enjoy him being more feminine, he's gonna be more feminine. You wanna know an example? XQC.
I don't know who that is, but I'm just gonna act like I do.
Okay, so basically, rundown of XQC. He's top 3 most paid Twitch streamers of all time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I still have no idea who he is, but okay.
So the thing about him is he's wearing nail polish and stuff like that. His accent, I'm gonna send you some clips. If you know him, you know him. But the main thing is he doesn't really stand by your traditional definition of masculinity, and he does that for the purpose of appealing for for an audience, right? And it's okay. I mean, if it's not okay, but it's if that's actually you, and if you can't change it, if it's in your culture to do that, well, okay. But if you're trying to change what a man is supposed to be, what you are supposed to be, just for attention, I don't think that is right. And that is what modern feminism is pushing men to be, is to be bounded and to be just what they want you to be. And it is crazy. What Andrew Tate is saying is reject you know the meme, right? Reject modern embrace.
Reject humanity, embrace monkey.
Yeah. It's a funny meme. Yeah, it's just reject masculinity, embrace feminism was the old thing, and it's now he's reject what is happening right now, return to what it was before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think on that term, it is true. Why he came in such radical rise is because it's not only because of what he's saying, but because he's giving a solution to many, not men, but boys who don't know whom to look up to. The lack of a role model in our world right now is what caused for people to be such astray from what a real man is supposed to be like. Women have their own way, men have their own way, and it's we don't have a middle ground. So, back to you, I guess.
No, I want to hear what Kay has to say about whatever we said right now.
I'm just gonna tell you guys some of my points about Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
So, اليوم someone on TikTok and For You page I've seen women appreciating Andrew Tate, and I was so surprised.
Yeah.
I was legit surprised. I just heard one of my friend's mom liked Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I know. It's surprising.
The way you saying that.
No, I'm playing, bro. I'm not playing.
Bishagan is the way he tried to explain his power over women is so violent. There are some points that I agree on, and 1 or 2 points. Then the rest, they're just violent. They're just wrong. Dude is just showing you that men have power over women. That is what I've observed from the clips I've seen. Not on the feminist part. I see a lot of different feminism, especially in my school. It's they're the normal feminism, men are equal with women.
Yeah.
And then they're the feminism, women are better.
That's not the feminism.
It's not the feminism. It's that other feminism.
Yeah.
That other feminism.
Actually, on the internet, it has a funny term for it. They call them the feminazi.
Feminazi. Yeah. I like that word. So they're the feminazi. Feminazi.
Bro's tripping.
Right. It's an easy word.
Yeah, I know.
Who says that women are better than men?
Yeah.
And when you say I'm feminist, it kind of clashes between the feminazi and the feminists. Okay. Andrew Tate makes a terrible point sometimes. All the times, actually.
So if it's sometimes, then he does make good points, right?
There are 1 or 2 points I've heard.
Yeah.
Scoundrels.
Yeah.
There are 1 or 2 points. Right?
The thing about Andrew Tate is he's a hustler. Mm-hmm. He's working. The other day he got a Bugatti.
Got a Bugatti. What's the color of your Bugatti?
What's the color of your Bugatti? I don't have a Bugatti.
Mine is invisible.
Anyways, he's a hustler. Whatever he does, he feels like he's doing it better than others are doing it. So I was watching this video this other day, and it says, if you're not willing to work more hours than the person you're trying to beat, that person is gonna beat you. Most definitely gonna beat you.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna work 2 hours a day and he works 3 hours a day, he's gonna get at least in like a couple of years, in 30 years, he's gonna be like 10 times ahead of you.
Yeah.
So if you're willing, if you wanna be better, keep on working. You know,
Exactly.
hustle, hustle, hustle. He makes a point there, but then again, when it comes to his opinions on female gender, it's just always not right, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why do you have why be so opinionated on forcing women to, well, meme-wise, it's to go back to
The kitchen.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. That is not what I was gonna say.
Great. Now
I
you're
was
gonna get
say
me canceled,
back
bro.
to the days where they didn't have rights.
Oh.
But then again, it's Andrew Tate, and can't exactly say anything.
Yeah. Like, okay, you know what? One thing that I don't want this episode to be is us just ranting the same opinion
Yeah.
about Andrew Tate. So you know what? I'm gonna be the devil's advocate,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say I agree with the views of Andrew Tate when it comes to men. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
The views on men.
Yeah.
Change must happen. Okay, when we talk about Andrew Tate, we're not saying agree with him or don't agree with him, but think of the things that he is talking about.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that everyone has in common right now to know about Andrew Tate and all of that is like masculinity is lacking the one main thing right now, a role model.
Yeah.
And yes, in religion, we could see a lot of role models, right? And
Jesus.
like the main one. I mean, it is in front of us, but if you're like, no, I want something to see, again.
Yeah.
But the main thing for here is like, the main reason that I wanted to say this is because we're not talking here about the 17, 18, 19, you know, the people are figuring their lives out. I'm talking about the 13, the 12 TikTok using kids who see these TikToks and be like, yeah, he is right.
Exactly.
Because at sometimes you understand, even though how serious he is saying like those stuff about women, he is joking.
Yeah.
Kids are not gonna get that. Honestly, do you know how many sarcastic and adult jokes in children movies that went past my head when we were little?
Yeah.
Okay, great example for this. Yo, you know this one. Gumball.
Obviously, Gumball was growing up. Gumball was my favorite animation. I grew up watching every single episode. Even after growing
It
up,
made our childhood, bro.
even after growing up, I would go to a legal website just to watch it in English. You know, I watched it in Arabic.
Maybe to do that. Oh yeah, same.
I watched it in Arabic. I'm glad I can speak Arabic now.
Same,
but-
bro.
Yeah, but
Yo.
I don't know how to speak Arabic, but
I can speak Arabic.
I can speak too.
I can't speak. I can listen though. Now I used to speak, but I lost it.
Like, there's no one else to speak with.
Yeah.
The same, bro. Like,
Cartoon Network, man, we
Yeah.
missed that.
Going
Yeah.
back to our topic though,
Yeah.
there are inappropriate jokes that somehow made the cut, but the kids don't understand. But when you grow up, you're like,
Whoa.
whoa, hold on a second.
Did I watch this when I was growing up?
That's not what.
Yeah.
That's not what they meant. What they meant is this.
For the kids.
No.
For the adults.
Exactly. So right now, I don't know if they're the best influence, and I don't know why this topic came.
No, it was just like an example for you wanted to know. As like kids, like small teen, like in religion and better, these shows, the jokes run over our head. You know, we didn't think about it. We're just like, oh, it's something that I didn't get. Moving on. But when Andrew Tate says these stuff with that serious tone of his, kids are not gonna get what he is saying, right? They're not gonna get a joke. So they grow up with the mentality that that is what it is supposed to be.
Correct.
They see him as a role model. How? He's successful. He got money and he is talking with confidence and he has all that girth in his voice. and they're like, yeah, this is who I want to be like.
If that's the man, I want to be that man.
Yeah, and then guess what's gonna happen to that kid who grows up listening to those jokes but doesn't understand those jokes about females is a joke. He doesn't get the joke, he thinks it's real, he grew up to be a pain for a lot of women and possibly cause very good women out there to be a single mom who's crying every day, you know? And what happens next? That woman grows to hate men. If that woman has a daughter, that woman in turn has daddy issues. What does daddy issues cause?
Bro.
Too much, bro. Too much.
Bro went from 0 to 100 real quick.
I know. It is like, and what happens to that girl? Feminazi.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Grow up to hate men,
Next thing you know, short hair, blue dyed. Perfect.
become a furry.
Yep. No. Okay. I agree with what he says. He has good ideas on how men should act like. I mean, if you think about it, whatever he says about men, it's right. It's completely right. Completely right. Unless if it involves a woman, it's definitely wrong. But whatever he says about a man, it's completely right.
It is.
Because again, you've been saying it. The men you see on TikTok, on YouTube right now, are the furthest thing from masculinity. People are choosing YouTube streaming over an actual job. Are you serious? No. Going to college.
Bro, have you seen that TikTok? Like, streaming and doing content creation is harder than your 9 to 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh god, I literally was like the angriest person at that moment.
Exactly. I don't get how people think streaming on Twitch for children
is better than getting a real job.
The children are playing the game so they can have fun. And then they'll grow up, have a job, be more successful than the kid who's in a basement streaming with kiddie headphones and an RGB lap with like PC
Playing League of Legends.
playing League of Legends. Are you serious? This is what masculinity has come to, you know? People are making like speed. I show speed as some kids mentor.
That's just so wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
That is show speed. Who is a mentor? Nah,
Bro,
man.
8-year-old children. 8-year-old children are out here saying "suey." No, bro. When I was 8, what was I doing? I don't remember.
Teletubbies.
Exactly.
Okay, I was way over. Yeah, you should be. Nah, bro. Hold on.
Keep your child issues to yourself, bro.
We were way over Teletubbies.
No.
I hate you.
Going back to Sui.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, the idea of leadership in a man is completely gone.
It is.
You see married men streaming while their woman cooks food and gives it to them.
That is so wrong.
The only way of their income is from gaming. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Their income is from gaming. The people that made the games make millions just for them playing the games, but they make like, I don't know, not a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, like, okay. Not to take credit away from some very successful,
Streamers,
streamers. Yeah. No, KSI's not a gamer.
He's successful though.
He's successful. FIFA helped him.
Look.
But it was his
He's an
character.
artist though.
Yeah.
KSI, he's an
No, he's
artist.
not. He is now. Again, you don't consider him as an artist fully.
What the thing about KSI is he's a hustler as well. He's like Andrew Tate, you know? He started with YouTube. When he got his fame, he got into a group. Sidemen, more fame.
Yeah.
He dominated the group.
Yeah.
And then he started his boxing career.
Dominated.
And then he started music.
Yeah.
Didn't dominate. His music sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Whoa.
I'm just playing.
I
I'm
agree.
just playing.
Bro, summertime is over. Amazing.
I'm just playing.
Amazing.
Anyway, his music,
I like that, bro.
his music, even if it sucks, he has fans that would kill to go to his concert. They would kill to go to his concert.
Prime.
Prime.
Hydration.
Prime.
And then Prime Hydration.
There's a prime.
Exactly. He made his foe his friend, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And then now they have Prime Hydration. And then
Misfits boxing.
Misfits. Side Plus. Sides. Excise vodka.
More cider.
Exactly. He is successful.
There's Kesa is.
He is a hustler. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But then, the reason why I agree with Andrew Tate is because they don't understand how hustling works. You're not gonna sit there and then click on a mouse and think you're gonna be successful. Money isn't success. Success is dependability on yourself. If you don't depend on yourself to do something, you didn't succeed at all. You know? If I don't depend on myself to feed my family, I didn't succeed at all.
Exactly.
If someone feeds me, I didn't succeed at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no hate on gamers. Gamers are cool. They're cool.
Yeah.
But if that's
Yeah.
your way of thinking success, you're completely wrong.
Yeah.
Success is when you're actually dependent. When people can depend on you, when you can depend on yourself. When independency is seen around you, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And exactly. And one more thing, talk about role models. We said Jesus. Another role model from the Bible is Paul.
Yeah.
You know? Who in here doesn't like Paul?
Nobody's doing.
Exactly.
Tom,
You know?
Do you like Paul? Bro said no.
You don't like Paul? Paul from the Bible.
Of course I do.
Exactly.
Bro, come on now.
The way Paul never gave up to do what he was supposed to do, and that was spread the gospel. Amazing.
Yeah.
You know? And if I were to imitate someone, I'd imitate Paul. Because even he said it, imitate me as I imitate Christ.
Yes.
You know? So if anything, that should be a role model. If we're supposed to say a human being, a full human being, as a role model, I'll take Paul from the Bible. And if I'm supposed to take anyone from here, who should I take? I'll take my time with that. I'll take my time with that, you know? But
Comment down below who you're.
who your Andrew Tate is, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Role model.
Exactly. So, on the whole idea of get up, feed your family. If you don't have a family, feed yourself, and be dependent and dependable. That's completely right. So whatever someone says that's contradictory to being dependent on yourself.
What do you say dependent on yourself? You could just say independent.
No. I wanted to point out
Emphasize
dependent on yourself. Independent, it means the same thing, but it doesn't emphasize it.
Exactly.
But dependent on yourself, you know? Depend on yourself. Yeah, and you know what? It's the same thing. Doesn't matter. But anyways, I agree with that point. Lance, you mentioned a very good point.
Yeah, they're hustlers, and they're the real hustlers, like who understand the struggle or the pain to go to their success. Gamers, I don't hate them. Trust me, I play Call of Duty. Without them, I wouldn't have played Call
bro,
of
that
Duty.
is the equivalent of saying I'm not racist. I have black friends.
Exactly.
No.
Hey, I'm not
don't
racist.
take
I have
me-
black friends. Come on, guys.
Don't take me wrong. Good, they're just the hustlers, you know.
Yeah.
It just took them too long or so many hours recording them playing games to have like followers, subscribers, and fans and stuff. But real hustlers, you know, they work. Some of them start as a janitor. Most of the rappers start as a janitor. I don't know why.
Only Dex, bro.
Ain't nobody was a janitor. It was just Dax, bro.
And the reason we know this is because he said it in every single song,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of his songs are awesome. I ain't lying.
No.
Back to being the real hustler. So, the real hustlers understand the pain, and the struggle to get to their success.
Yeah.
And not when they get to their success, they feel this happiness. You know, they feel this joy, like a victory. What, bro? Say bro want to say something?
Yeah. I made a face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the reason is
Face,
Bro,
that was a whole movement, bro. You jumped from your seat, bro.
Bro, stop hopping.
Yeah. Hop, skip it. So like the thing is, maybe here's one thing that I want to emphasize, Modest. No, like just because you think you made it doesn't mean you're gonna be happy.
Exactly.
No, you're right. No. What I said is, after like going through all the struggles and making like, I'm gonna plan this. You know what? When I grow up, I want to be this.
Yeah.
And then you pass those stages of struggle, pain, and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then you reach that level. The feeling you're gonna feel
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah, a lot of musicians mention that.
Yeah.
They mention it after their concert, you know? So what they do is they hustle, they get the money, they get whatever they want, you know? Success isn't money, again. Success isn't money. But they get what they want, and then they go on stage, they perform, they see their fans. That's when you know you made it. You know? I've seen some videos, you know? They go down to your friends and say, guys, I made it. I really made it, you know? And I'm like, yo, you actually did. Good job, man. You did. And I'm like, if this is making it, I'm down. Making it is happiness. At that moment, when you see your fans, you don't see money.
No, you
See fans, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People appreciating you. You know? You get money and you're like, yeah, I made it, you know? It's money. But then that moment, that's real happiness right
when
there.
you see your fans singing your own lyrics,
Yeah.
one you wrote in the middle of the stage, like,
That's happiness right
that
there.
is exactly.
No, like the instrumental just went silent. You don't sing anything, and the crowd is just shouting the lyrics.
And then there's DJ Khaled.
God, dude.
But for real,
That album was good.
exactly. There,
It's so ironic how the topic changed from Andrew Tate to success.
To DJ Khaled.
No.
no,
No.
No, yeah.
Bro, please. But again, we somehow transitioned from topic to topic. It's like we had 2 episodes in one. But either way,
we actually plan to do 2 episodes today.
yeah. But then someone,
Decided to have creative block.
yeah, and
That someone's not me.
yeah, guys,
Oh yeah, of course.
because they totally believe you. Anyways, so our opinions on Andrew Tate, he has good opinions.
When it comes to
Rarely
men.
when it comes to men.
When it comes to men.
But when it comes to his feminine one funny thing, just to finish it off, one funny thing he said absolutely killed me. You know what he said?
What?
So you got like $100,000 and you're carrying it like this, like with your hands,
Like a baby.
right? Like a baby, right? You're carrying it. You don't even have a briefcase, right? And then, do you decide to go through the gate?
No.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
He said that. I'm like, yeah, that's right. And then you know what he said? If you're a woman, If you're a woman,
Bro, this is gonna be so hard.
hear me out. If you're a woman and you live somewhere that goes through the ghetto, and if you walk through it, that's partially your fault. If you get assaulted, that's partially your fault.
This is why.
What?
Not only on Andrew Tate, I want to give advice for everyone, which is whenever you come across like a life hack or like an advice or like a saying a person says about something, hush right now. I'm trying.
Welcome back to the 5 minutes of a life hack.
Wait, what?
5-minute craft.
My guy.
Yeah. Okay, let's read. But like anytime you hear like these types of videos or like these types of podcasts and stuff, including us, don't take everything like directly and don't criticize everything. Listen thoroughly and understand what you can get from it. If you see no value in that thing, just don't mind watching it. If it doesn't add value to yourself. And if it doesn't give like improvement to your own like life, Allah, and if you do like see something in it, it doesn't mean for the next time believe everything that is said. It's like take the things that are important to you at that specific time.
Yeah.
It's like as a student, like when you see remember like give me an example. As a student, what you like have to like scope out.
I don't even know, bro. Like,
Okay, if you're like national, if you're like national exam you're not gonna focus studying IT or sports. You're gonna focus on the common courses that you're gonna take on matric or ministry, right? So like
whatever that was.
yeah, I know, right? So yeah, I got confused for a second. So like it's the same. Anytime that you get across anything, focus on the things that are gonna improve yourself and leave the rest be. You know, you don't always have to have a definite opinion on something, but if that opinion brings value to your life, take it. If it doesn't, leave it and forget it and move on with your life. And with that said, I want to bring it back to Sauce Cake.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, today's been about yeah guys, today has been about Andrew Tate. I'm not sure we said everything that we could have said.
Yeah.
Probably by this video when it goes out, we're gonna have so many more ideas.
I should have said that and all
Yeah.
that stuff, but again, we can't say everything that you guys wanted to say because some of them are quite
Questionable.
inappropriate per se, you know. So if we didn't say anything that you mentioned, it was because the way you phrased it was inappropriate.
Exactly. It's not like we hate your opinion.
Yeah. It's just I get you, but
Yeah.
Nah.
they don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Keep suggesting us though on the Instagram.
Yes,
and
sir.
I think we're gonna have a couple of TikToks live on the TikTok.
Yeah.
It's been dead for weeks.
Yeah, but it hasn't been dead. It's been on the run, you know. We've been working on it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You know, so it's been 3 weeks. Andrew Tate, Success. Episode name has been changed right now. Andrew Tate and what it means to be successful. We're not successful. We can't define it perfectly.
Yeah.
But we shared our opinion on what success is. So it's been your boy, Sasuke, K, and Lance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
We're out.
うちはサスケだ。